everyone, welcome back to today's episode of Spectre Spiel. Two girls.
And scary stories.
My name is Ria,
And my name is Ashita.
and today we are going to share African urban legend.
Dun, 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 dun.
So let's get on with today's episode. So, this story is an African urban legend, and it is about being married to a ghost. So, there is this girl who meets a guy and they fall in love, and they started going out and everything, like the generic love story. And the girl finds out that the boy that she's dating is very secretive about his family and his hometown. She pesters him a lot to introduce her to his family, but he refuses and gives various excuses. She loves him anyways, so she marries him, even with his weird antiques. So the girl's family is usually very skeptical and suspicious of this strange guy. But anyways, they get married and starts living happily. Later on, the girl gives birth to the children of that guy, and even after becoming the father, that boy still acts strange and hides his family and past. So now she starts to pester him even more, saying that at least the children should grow to know their father's family, right? So then that guy gets tired and is forced to talk about his family. So he tells her where his family resides. So she decides to go visit them. But he does not agree to follow her. Like, he says, you need to go alone. So she goes alone. She locates his family and greets them like in laws. And they look at her strangely when she mentions the name of the son she's married to. So they take her for a walk to their backyard and show her a grave of the one she's married to. So the girl sees the boy's name inscribed on the gravestone, and they tell her that the boy is dead and has been dead for years. Some of the boy's family might, like, they are angry, but like they were thinking, what kind of trick is she up to, bringing someone who is dead and buried? And she was feeling like she would faint because of shock while trying to comprehend this situation. And some of the family members of the boy believed her and were astonished that the boy came back as a ghost. So the girl went back home only to discover that the boy has disappeared. He is nowhere to be found. And she was not able to believe that she was married to a ghost and had children of a ghost. I have a very similar story to the previous one, the urban legend, but it is not an African urban legend. I just heard it from one of my friends. Um, so there is a town where the ghosts wander around like normal human being. Like, you might be passing a ghost, but you'll think that it is a human being. So they live day to day life like human beings, in like looking like they are human, but you won't be able to know that they're humans. And a very distinct way of finding it out is they usually cannot find the where the bed is unless and until the slippers or the shoes are pointed towards the bed. So usually people have this habit of removing the slippers and then getting on the bed, and the slippers usually point towards the bed. So the ghosts can find the direction to the bed through the slippers. Like, it is a very old urban legend like that. So there was this girl who was living in the town, but she was living alone, and to since she was young, she never believed like ghosts exist or anything like that. She used to rubbish of those things, saying that it's just a myth or it's just stories. So she grew up, she started working, she started living alone, and then she fell in love with a guy, and she got married, and she started staying with a guy. And once, like, after, once she was at home with her husband, so they were having a good time, and then the husband like took a break and he went to the washroom, and she was just lying on her bed, and it suddenly felt very eerie. Like, it was dark, it was silent, and she felt very eerie. And out of nowhere, she remembered about the slippers, and she got up and she pointed both the slippers at looking at each other, like not towards the bed, but she crisscrossed the slippers. Okay. So, and then she again laid down on the bed. After some time, her husband came out of the washroom, and he stood midway after entering the room, and he was muttering something, but she was not able to understand what was he murmuring. So she tried to hear, but she was not able to understand what he was saying. So he was like, "Honey, what happened? Why are you not coming?" So he was just muttering something again and again and again, and not coming on the bed. So she was like, "I'm not able to hear you. Can you be a little louder?" So again, he was just murmuring and murmuring. So she strained her ears to hear what he was saying, and she was shocked. He was saying, "I can't find the bed. I 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 can't find the bed."
So I was really stunned to hear after the first story. So the second story was like a little bit like okay, but like the first story was really confusing. Like she had children.
Children of the ghost.
Yeah. When you said that after coming back, the boy was nowhere to be found, I thought the babies were also vanished.
No, no, they didn't mention that the baby is vanished. It was just mentioned that the guy vanished.
Yeah.
And she had babies of a ghost. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode.
And we hope to come back with new episodes soon.
Till then, bye
Bye.
bye.